So we're going to be talking about turning anxiety into aligned action so we can better manifest or attune to our desired reality. This isn't about forcing some kind of breakthrough. It's about shifting when you're feeling stuck, heavy, or anxious. It's about understanding the fundamental truth that energy must move. So when you're gripping something too tightly, like a certain vision, a fear, or an unwanted outcome, you're creating energetic distortion. But when you begin to loosen that grip and loosen the idea of an outcome happening a certain way, you free that energy up in the form of creative power. Understand that anxiety isn't a curse, it's trapped energy. It's not random, it's trapped desire energy. When you're wanting for something too much or excessively, and you're fixated on a certain outcome to validate yourself, you create what's called excess potential. Excess potential is an energetic imbalance created from too much importance, and it pushes your desire away. It's like squeezing on a bunch of sand. The harder you squeeze, the more sand that's going to fall between your fingers, right? So how can we circumvent this or shift from this? Firstly, you want to allow that energy to flow. You also want to shift our frequency. And we can do this by taking what I like to call small, non-attached action. So start the process without pressure, but with presence. We don't need to change and make everything right now, but we do need to let go of the idea that things need to happen a certain way right now. So we want to take action, even if it seems small or insignificant, whether it's writing a paragraph for your book, creating a voice note for your script, cleaning your workspace, or releasing that post that's been sitting in your drafts for ages. We want to take action, and we don't want to see it as just a simple task. We want to see it as a release valve. When you start to take action, you let your body know it's safe, that it's not frozen and stuck, and that it's in motion, right? And that anxiety that seemed like the enemy now becomes momentum. It becomes power. We also want to drop the excessive importance. And this is where things get interesting. When you start to drop that excess importance, those big issues that seem so daunting and important, they begin to shrink. And that's not because they just magically disappeared, but you shifted and changed your relationship to them. Instead of being that person that's like, I need this and I need this outcome, you become that person who's moving in alignment with action. You start getting small wins bit by bit, and you trust the process to unfold. You stop trying for an outcome and you start allowing the outcome to happen through you. So if you feel like you've been gripping things too tightly, then relax. Relax your breathing, relax your body, and ask yourself, how can I take action to release this energy without fixation on a certain outcome? Remember, the transformation isn't in the outcome, it's in your state of being. When your state of being shifts, everything around you does, including your desires. So sit with that if you need to, like and subscribe if you want to, and maybe I'll see you in the next video.